Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video and welcome back to, yep, it's Jonathan Jolys again. I know I've only just talked about these, him, the Saccone Jolys, and I don't like to just churn out the same family over and over and over again every day, as you know. But with these, they come in waves, you know. They bring out some shit and then something else happens and it just snowballs. So just as I finished and uploaded yesterday's video, something else happened and I felt the need to talk about it because it's quite indicative of family channels as a whole, but of Saccone Jolys too. So Jonathan especially has always talked about how his kids come first. He doesn't exploit the kids. The kids decide what goes on the channel. If they don't want something on the channel, then they won't put it on the channel. It's up to the kids. You know, they are old enough apparently to consent to everything, so it is up to them. Their eldest is 10, by the way, so, you know, consent is, well, you know. But in a recent video, it was a little less clear what Jonathan means by if the kids don't want it in the video, then it doesn't go in the video. It's, you know, the lines are getting a little bit blurred when he is clearly told, do not put this in the video, and he puts it in the video. That is kind of a breach of trust from the child and the parent, you know, the parent breaching the trust of the child. So what happened, as we'll see in a second, I'll show it to you, but I blurred the relevant bits out, obviously. What happened was the kids, Amelia and Edie, were putting on like a show, just role-playing, as kids do, just basic kids stuff. It's fine, right? And Amelia said, don't put this in the vlog or cut this out. And Jonathan, her dad, said, don't worry, I'll cut it out. So John, if your daughter says to cut it out and you are saying you're going to cut it out, how come everybody's seen it? We've all seen it. I've seen it. So anyway, let's take a look at this. There's one or two other things that are concerning with it as well, and we'll see that now.
So Amelia, did you enjoy Mean Girls?
Wait, it's the catwalk!
Okay, see, this is clearly role-playing as kids do in every household up and down the country, but what is different about this is that you're putting it on YouTube for thousands of people to watch, thousands of strangers. You don't know who's watching, so you don't put your 10-year-old daughter wearing fake breasts on YouTube. You just don't do it. I don't understand the mentality behind what it is that you're doing. In fact, I'm going to run a clip now, which is maybe why you think that it's okay now to, well, you've always done it, but maybe now you think it's okay.
You guys are enjoying it. Love the community, you know. It's nice being able to jump into the comments and read. It's not scary anymore. Like when we had millions of people watching our videos, it was really scary to read comments, and everyone, and you know, there was so much drama and stuff like that, though. You it kind of pulls you away a little bit from the community. But when there's a nice kind of smaller audience watching, you feel more like it's like a safe space. It's a smaller room.
And would that be the reason why that you don't mind putting your kids out in inappropriate situations, because it's a smaller room and not so many people watching now? It's an interesting way of looking at things about the downfall of your channel, isn't it? The fact that there's nobody there anymore. It's a positive, John, I know, a positive. But all jokes aside, putting your child on YouTube in inappropriate situations are still not okay, despite the smallness of the audience that are watching it.
It's like everyone in here wants to be here. They didn't like, you know, when you've got a big channel, you go onto the trending page, or you go to FYP of YouTube, and then you kind of like, strangers see you all the time, and then those people just like, they're like, what the hell is this? I'm like, yeah, because you didn't want to watch this, you were served this, you know? Whereas here now, on this channel, I feel like everyone that's here wants to be here.
Well, wanting to be there is possibly the wrong term. You only have a select few now who are willing to overlook the child exploitation and everything else. Speaking of which, let's get right back to the point that I was making about the video. Let's watch Amelia tell you clearly not to include it in the vlog.
What? Okay, go do the catwalk.
Okay, I'll go first. Wait, cut this bit out. Cut this bit out.
Alright, we're cutting this bit out.
Ready?
Action.
Okay, did we all catch that? Just for posterity, we'll show it again.
Wait, cut this bit out. Cut this bit out.
Alright, we're cutting this bit out.
See, we don't even have to hear exactly what she says, or even decipher what she says, you know, because he's actually confirmed what she said. He said, it's okay, we're cutting this out, we'll cut this out. And what did you do, John? You didn't cut it out. See, when your daughter is relying on you to be telling the truth, and she's trusting you not to put something in a vlog, and then you do it anyway, where does that leave your relationship? That is just such a shitty thing to do. And I can't even, this is how, so when people say, or family vloggers say, that they leave it up to the kids. If the kids don't want to be filmed, then they won't be filmed. If the kids don't want it in the vlog, then it won't be in the vlog. Well, this proves that that's a load of crap, isn't it? Isn't that right, John? And the worst still is that, because we always talk about Anna, why is Anna not intervening? But she was there. She was watching the whole thing. Alright, she probably didn't edit it, I don't think, but why is she, as the mother, not stepping in and saying something? John, don't do that. John, don't film your kids like that. John, don't put this on YouTube. It's just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So we've established that John lies, and that we're not to trust anything that he says ever again, because, you know, he doesn't believe in consent, whether it's not that kids can give informed consent, but they, you know, when they do say don't film me, then, you know, what can you do? But John's got another thing lined up. He is going to be a filmmaker. See those film shorts that he does on TikTok and things like that? Like the one I showed you the other day, that was a very high production level of getting his kids to act out his life. He's going to do more of that, but he's opening a new channel to do it on. And he thinks it's going to be some sort of film reel for his kids. So he's going to be the writer, the production artist, producer, and everything else. And his kids are going to act them out, presumably. Hopefully a little less distastefully as the last one. But I no longer trust anything you say, John. So it could be anything. Who knows?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make little short film kind of things with the guys, like, because they really want to act. And I was talking to their acting teacher about this, and I was saying to him, I was like, I feel like they just need a show reel, and I feel like I'm in a position where I love making film.
That being said, please everybody have a lovely day. It's not the best weather here. It's a bit chilly, so put your hats and scarves on and everything, and stay warm. Take care, and join me again soon for another video. Bye bye.